Let's go with one other option, and that is Format Painter. And we're gonna go through it, okay, because it's formatting everything in Google Docs, starting with the text, table, picture, and page, and everything. You can do it in format, and it's a very amazing thing. So we're gonna talk about it in different groups, okay? First group, and second group, and third, and fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and finally, what is it? It's seventh, I think. So let's talk about the first one, and then go to the next part. Left to right text, right to left text. What are these? So these are the same thing as these things that you already learned. If you're writing some Persian language or Arabic, so you use right to left direction. But if you're using left to right, so it's maybe English, maybe it's Spanish or some other languages that are written left to right. So these are that options for that. So it's about text management and all of that. So in this part, we're gonna talk and talk about the text formatting, okay? So format your text. So this is the first group. It's only changing directions. The next group is about text again. So you can bold the text, italic, underline, strike through, superscript, and subscript. And finally, we have size and capitalization. Now, this one is very important. You already know about these, but you didn't know about capitalization. What are these doing? So let me just type book in here, the same book. And I'm gonna go to the first one and go to the format, text, capitalization, lowercase. So right now you can see it's lowercase. And format and text and capitalization, uppercase. So I can see that, and it's awesome. And we're gonna go to the text again, capitalization, title case. All right, title case. Okay, one key element whenever you go in here, you can understand from its looking. Okay, for title case, both word begins with the capitalized word, with capitalized letter. All right, so that's about the capitalization. So this was the only text. And paragraph styles is also the same thing that we already learned about. Also border and shading, we learned it a little bit, okay? But in here, there's a big more options, like a positioning from the top, from the bottom and right and left, and also to the center. We have border width, dash, and all of that border padding as well. And that's available for us. And also we have enable it in here. So we have also save as my default styles, or use my default, or reset it. Now you have tons of options like these available there, and they are the same options as paragraph. So paragraph is the same as that, so we don't need to worry about it. The only thing that is new is these options and paragraph padding. We have align and indent. These are the same thing as really this one. And we have also this one, which is the same thing as this one. And indent options, we have more options like turning around, like left or right, special indentation for first line, or hanging. So it's a very different thing from us. And so line spacing again is also the same thing as this one. So there's nothing new in between, and you already know how to do with it. And column is making text into one thing, okay? For example, let me just type some lorem ipsum text, and we already have it in our clipboard. So you can see right now it's not into column. So I can change it to the column. There you go, I changed it to the column. And that's only it about the columns, okay? And you have also more options, so you can manage the spacing, a number of columns, and line in between, and also column order, which direction should it be. And that's about it. All right, so that's it about the formatting text and columns. And the only one thing I should really talk about is bullet list, and we already talked about this, so you know how to deal with it, okay? So that's it about the text formatting in Google Docs.